What up, my world? What's going down? I got a morning one for you. See how everybody's doing, what's going down. Got my day starting early this morning, about 8-ish. Pacific Coast time, West Coast time, whatever you want to call it. Just want to say what's up. Yeah, man, I really don't know. This is the day that, I go back to the JOB after a couple of days off. And it just kind of feels like, what the heck? Almost kind of like, wait, did I just go through some days that now I gotta come back? I mean, what the heck? Yeah, so I'm just kind of like, look at my eyes. I'm just kind of like, like zombie-ish and stuff. But, it's time to go back to work. But definitely got a lot of plans in mind. Definitely going to do some changes, by the end of this year. There'll be some changes with the JOB. There'll be some new things coming up. There'll be a whole new experiences coming for myself and my team and my family and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for sure. This is what it is. I just want to say that you got to put in some work, lots of work, and to get those results. There has been occasions that I'm still slipping here and there about not getting everything done, but I definitely have sat down with myself and just be honest with myself and say I gotta just put things in order, because yes, I have tons of stuff to do, but when it comes to it, like if you have a lot of things to do and you don't have a plan, you end up doing nothing, man. I fell in that trap for many years of my life. Had to improvise with plans that weren't my plan, or it was a plan that was created almost like instantly for myself, due to myself, so. But as everything, things come out the way they should be coming out. Things happen for reasons. I definitely believe that. I definitely believe things happen for reasons. So had some good news regarding some properties we have in Ensenada yesterday. Things we need to do to handle that business. The universe or God, or both. I mean, I believe the universe and God is the same. So I like to use universe. Is the one that has been leading us in the right direction, and it's just a matter of us opening our eyes and seeing that, oh, what I was asking for, it's right in my face. Now I just got to use it, or I got to take advantage of it, or I just have to play my cards right and make things happen. I mean, it's just a lot of everything, a little bit of everything, so always look for those signs. Always tell someone that is talking to you about things in their life, and then that, wait, you're talking to me about this, and I have been feeling like this. Whoa, we were supposed to meet, or we were supposed to connect, or something was supposed to happen, so like everything, stay positive, think smart, think logical, very important. A lot of changes that happen, and they happen quick, or sometimes change happens slow. You just don't know. For myself, changes have had both reactions, where it was slow or it was quick. It just, and it didn't matter about the situation. It could have been something small or big, and small was slow, or small was big, or quick, or whatever, so I definitely open my mind a lot. I open my mind a lot. I try to, feel the energy and pass that energy through me to someone else. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell you a quick story. My partner Chris, he is experiencing a lot of different energy changes at this time, and where some of these energy changes drain him. They drain his energy. He is strong person, but even sometimes the strongest fall down, you know. And I think that's one thing that he kind of, it's hard for him to believe, that him being so powerful and him knowing that sometimes that's his weakness, you know. Because I tell him, you know, take actions, do what you preach, and all that good stuff. But to go back to why I was starting this story was because I went there a couple days ago, and you know, he just looked pretty beat in the sense that, like, overwhelmed of a lot of things that needs to be done, and a lot of things that, you know, haven't been completed due to whatever the reason, you know. So you know, and like I mentioned, as far as energy, you know, so he had asked me if I could just cleanse his home, you know, if I can cleanse the home. And when I cleanse homes, you know, I then cleanse the person, you know. This cleanse was with sage. It's just something that he said he needed. Little things that trigger him. So, yeah, I did. His mother was there, and I let her know what I was doing. It wasn't the first time I've done a cleanse, so it was something that I just kind of did. Their whole house, cleansed it, removed unnecessary vibes, energies. Originally, when I did a first cleanse, or was it the second cleanse I did? This is the one I'm talking about was the third cleanse, you know. But the second one was, the first one sage, second one with balsamo. Balsamo is a spray that I use that is blessed by myself and any of the, you know, angels or universe energies, whatever. I just feel that it's blessed. I believe in holy water, sign of the cross, Jesus, and all that. So I use that as my sign to purify this sage, or this water that I'm going to spread and put out good vibes. So back to what I was saying is that I went ahead and cleansed this house with this spray the second time, and I was in the room where he stays in, and I suddenly had to stop. I felt a presence to my left, and it wasn't like a bad presence, but it was a presence that was just kind of there. And I did mention that if you are a good energy, you're more than welcome to stay, but if you are a bad energy, then you must go, you must leave, you cannot stay here. This is not your home, you do not belong here. I definitely felt some chills. I know there was some presence there. His grandmother lived at the home, and I definitely felt her presence, you know. I felt her presence. She was there. I told her that everything was going to be all right. I had to tell her that. Not sure why. It was just something I had to release. Tell her everything was all right, and then I just continued, and I continued my cleanse with them, with Ms. Reyes and Chris. I continued the cleanse. When I was done, I said, wow, man, that room had a lot of energy. It had some kind of energy. He's like, oh, yeah, well, nobody really stays there. I'm like, no, it wasn't that. The energy was family. The energy was your grandmother, man. Your grandmother was here. She is presence, and I had to let her know that everything was going to be okay. And it was very shocking to them in a sense where they were like, whoa, how did that happen? And there's like a little pathway that separates the restrooms and the bedrooms and the living room. And his grandmother's sweater was there. And I said, oh, wow. I definitely felt the energy of his grandmother's, you know, energy, presence, maybe due to the sweater or due to something. But it was just something like, whoa, like what is happening here? So anyways, yeah, that was it. I mean, so but yeah, like I said, then jumping back to this last one, the reason I was talking about was that he was just not having it, man. So I did the cleanse. I just said, you know, the last couple of times I've been here, I've felt some kind of turbulence energy, but as of now, everything's all right. I did the cleansing. I did the cleansing on him, on mom. Let her know, things that she should do, to raise her luck on things that she likes to do that I won't mention because it's hers. I let Chris know that even though he does need more rest and more time, he just has to work that out and plan it. It's all about planning. Planning can make things happen. So other than that, things are going good. Life is good. I'm about to get to this job. Definitely bring out some energy to me. Make this change. Be ready for this change that's coming. It's going to be a big change. That I know what it is? No. That I'm afraid of a change? No. That I'm willing to take that chance of whatever it is? Why, yes. I've taken many chances in life, I've taken many chances in life. I have left jobs many, many times. Maybe once or twice I got fired, but the other ones were on my own. But yeah, I'm not afraid. I went and I never lived in another country, Mexico, and I went to live in Mexico for 2 years. 2 years exactly. When I did move over there, I didn't know when I was coming back. But it happened to be just exactly 2 years when I came back. From October 2014 to October 2016. I was living in Mexico. And what an experience, what a change in my life. I'll have to come back and talk about that one. Yeah, that's the one I want to explain to everybody. My experience in living in Mexico. Grew up in Los Angeles. Moved to San Diego. I'm more from San Diego now than Los Angeles. I've lived here longer than in Los Angeles. And it's just different patterns in my life, So I definitely think there is that change in my life. And living in Mexico definitely made me wake up in life and go, whoa, what is going on over here? There's a lot of things in life and a lot of changes, and I just I gotta be part of it. I just gotta be part of it. So I'm looking forward to it. Definitely something that I want for family. I want to spend more time with them. I know there is something there that I just haven't tapped into it. And if you have any energy, if you're listening to this, throw me that energy. And if you're a future listener, throw me that energy that you don't even know you're throwing. Throw that energy to me, because I know you are, because I know you're going to be listening eventually. So definitely just do what you got to do in life. Stay positive. Be healthy. Think logically. Think smart. Tell people, that you love them, the ones that you love, and all that good stuff. All right. So I have arrived to my destination, and I am about to go in and get my job on. All right. Everybody, take care. Love y'all. Peace and love. See y'all soon. Deuces. Boosh.